Yesterday was my birthday. And I really didn't need to get a lot this year. Because what I really got was another victory against Jade in another episodic episode of Weekly Predictions.
What does episodic mean?
Episodic meaning that it's in episodes.
But you said episodic episode.
Doesn't matter my grammar because I won. Grossi Posse Packer Nation. Welcome to an episode of Packcast, the podcast where you don't have to be a Packers fan, but it sure does help. I'm your host, Tom Grossi.
And I'm Jade Grossi.
And we have made it to week 3 in the NFL. And last week I went 10-6 on the week for a total over the past 2 weeks of 23-8-1, while Jade went respectable 8-8, 20-11-1.
I like to keep things even.
Yeah, like you lost the first week and now you lost the second week. It's even. Anyway, so this week, if you're brand new to predictions, because you just accidentally clicked on the wrong thing, why do you have green all over?
I was just going to say, does it annoy anybody when like a pen leaks? Not explodes, but just leaks.
Were you like touching the Hulk?
No, it was the green pen in the pen holder that leaked all over the other pen that I was using. Now I'm green.
Speaking of leaking, the Jacksonville Jaguars are leaking talent as Jalen Ramsey would like a trade to get the hell out of Jacksonville because everyone wants out of Florida. And that leads us to our Thursday night game featuring the Tennessee Titans versus the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, the Jaguars, I don't know if you know this, Jade.
I don't.
Are able to take down a Cayman.
I did know that.
Yeah,
actually.
well, you should have been listening for the past year and a half and you would have known that. But can take down a Cayman, but it looks like they can't keep their players on the team. And so, taking a look at this, the Jaguars, they were able to be very competitive with the Texans last week. Against the Titans, it's a Thursday night game. The Titans lost this past week. This game could really go either way, but oh, God. You know what? I'm going to say Jalen Ramsey might be off the team by Thursday. I'm going to go with the Titans here.
I am also going to go with the Titans.
Excellent.
Team Titans.
Yeah. Teen Titans. Teen is like Robin and Raven and Beast Boy, Starfire, Cyborg. Moving on to the Miami Dolphins versus the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are all full of themselves, as are their fans, because they beat the Giants and the Redskins. But now here they go again, beating up a disabled child in the Miami Dolphins, who also can't keep their own players. Yeah, it's going to be the Cowboys by a lot.
It's also going to be the Cowboys.
There you go, you kippy copycatter. And then moving on to the bottle. I'll be moving on to the bottle later.
Kippy Capo Capel.
Yep, the battle of the bees, as we have the Bengals taking on the Bills.
Bees. There's no team that is a B.
You're right. I would say the Dolphins are like a C. Anyway, so the battle of the bees, the Bengals and the Bills. I feel like the Bills, who have done pretty well for themselves, going into the Meadowlands twice in a row and knocking off both the New Jersey teams, as Josh Allen is the true king of New York. And so here I'm going to say that streak continues and the Bills are going to take it. You're welcome, Jimmy.
Excuse me. I'm the one who usually always goes for the Bills. So you can't say you're welcome, Jimmy, because that's what I say.
Yes, but my opinion matters more because I'm winning.
You can all comment below that his opinion doesn't matter more because that's sexist.
It's not because you're a woman.
It is.
It's because I'm winning. I think I made that very clear.
Not what you said.
But
I heard
obviously,
it was because I was a woman.
your womanly ears couldn't hear that. That is sexist.
That's sexist. Bills.
All right, moving forward, we have the Lions versus the
That's
Eagles.
a chicken.
No.
An eagle doesn't go paw.
Have you ever heard an eagle before?
Yes.
What noise do they
They
make?
screech in the sky. I don't think you want me to do that. We kept the mic low today. I want my fans out there not to go deaf. You're welcome.
Anyway, so I'm sure there will be one point during this video and you're going to explode with...
See, I feel like an eagle probably makes more of that sound than a pacaw sound.
Nope, I'm going to stick with macaw because I've been to the Bronx Zoo and I have seen chickens.
That's...
So the Lions taking on the Eagles. The Lions pulled the upset last week, Jade, going and beating the LA Chargers, while the Eagles, they were this close. They were this close to victory. And then Julio Jones was like, no, sorry, you can't have that. No, thank you. And so, can the Lions pull off an upset again? Is Alshon Jeffrey going to be healthy? Is Carson Wentz going to suck? Is Deshaun Jackson going to be healthy? Who knows? What?
Your hand is warm and I'm cold.
Oh, God, this is a toss-up. I'm going to go with the Eagles. I'm going to say they rebound here.
I'm going to go with the Lions.
Alrighty. Moving on to the Jets versus the Patriots. The Jets first lost their starting quarterback to mononucleosis from kissing. I don't know if it was kissing, but he got mononucleosis.
Wait, who?
Sam Darnold.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah, the Jets
Which
quarterback.
team? Jets.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then their backup quarterback got injured on Monday night. So now they're on their third backup quarterback and are currently on Craigslist trying to advertise for a QB job. And so the Patriots have literally scored a ridiculous amount of points and have only allowed their opponents to score 3 points in the past 2 weeks. So the Patriots are going to flat out murder the Jets.
That's who I have as defense, right?
Yes.
So this week I didn't even check in with fantasy at all. And I was playing his dad. And
Papa Grossi.
that's how I found out that they had gotten like 37 points. I had no idea, but I'll take it. So I'll also go with the Patriots.
All right, going on with the Patriots. Then we have the Falcons versus the Colts.
Oh my God.
Now, the Colts.
You're not good at bird noises. I'm not saying I am. I'm just saying you're not.
Well, considering how often you say that my nose resembles that of a toucan, you would think I'd be better at making bird noises.
No, just because you look like one doesn't mean you know how to sound like one.
I'm going to dress up as Zazu for Halloween.
That's such a great idea. That's such a great idea. Eric, you heard that.
I'm going to go with the Falcons.
And Liz, if you're watching. Costume.
No
Done.
one watches this.
Eric watches this. And I think Liz does too, while Eric watches it.
We are now literally just talking
Costume.
to 2 people. Which team are you picking?
I don't know anything about either of these teams.
That doesn't shock me. I'm surprised you know what shape the ball is in.
Are there any redeeming qualities for either team?
The Falcons are a bird, and the Colts are a horse.
Okay. I'll go with the Colts.
Okay, there we go. This is why I win. Then moving on to the Raiders versus the Vikings. Oh, hold on. I forgot. Jade, what happened to the Vikings last week? That's right. They lost. Who did they lose to? The Green Bay Packers.
You're boring me.
Because you know what else is boring? Everything about the
ear.
Vikings. They suck. They suck. But I think they'll win this week, so I'm going to go with the Vikings.
Me too.
And moving on to, I would say, the best game of the week. The Ravens versus the Chiefs. The Ravens didn't look great this week, but they pulled out the victory after...
They didn't look great?
They didn't, but they pulled out the victory.
Okay.
And then the Chiefs have looked amazing. The Raiders were, good for a minute, and then Patrick Mahomes was like, no more, no more, no more, no more. And so I'm going to go with the Chiefs here because they look really damn good.
Me too.
Okay. Then moving on to the Denver Broncos, another horse, Jade, versus the Green Bay mother-loving Packers.
So this isn't a good game? You said the best game was Ravens and Chiefs.
It should be the most closely contended match. 2 power teams coming together.
So this won't be good.
I'm hoping it's not because the Packers blow the Broncos away.
Didn't you say the other week that the Broncos were the team that's not doing well?
I don't know. It's only been 2 weeks. But anyway, the Broncos coming to Lambeau Field as the Green Bay Packers are 2-0, and I think this week is going to be 3-0 because of Aaron Rodgers and that defense. Packers.
I'll go for the Packers, too.
Oh, finally deciding to come aboard, matey, are you?
Just this week.
Coming for a spot of tea. Moving on to the Panthers versus the Cardinals. The Panthers losing to the Buccaneers while Cam Newton was just bad. It was just so bad. And then the Cardinals, they're really not great either. But Kyler Murray doesn't look like a complete bust. But then again, he's going to get murdered behind that offensive line. I'm going to say the Panthers bounce back. They're going to win.
I'll go with the Cardinals.
Ooh, there you go, like a bird. Then moving on to the Giants and Buccaneers. The Giants have benched Eli Manning.
I had piece of news today, and I was waiting for the Giants to come up because my coworker, my partner at school, we were having lunch, we were chatting, and she asked me if I follow football. I was like, yes, I am a Packer fan. So
whoa.
So I know
No. I'm sorry.
And
Hold
she
on.
told me that Eli wasn't
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
So
You heard it. It is on camera for the entire world. You told people you're a Packers fan? Do you hear
am a
that?
Packers fan. Always and forever, I'm a Packers fan.
Then why did you wear a Vikings hat, jersey, and pick the Vikings last week?
Because purple's my favorite color.
So you're not a Vikings fan?
I like the Vikings too.
No. Which one are you a fan of?
Only the fans will know the truth.
I just saw you wink because that was as subtle as a heart
I'm
attack.
so
You were just
bad
like
at
this.
winking. I'm so bad at winking.
Anyway, so yeah, Giants starting Daniel Jones. I don't want you to rip the wire out.
I know, you could care about my posture.
No. Starting Daniel Jones at quarterback, I think that's a tough look for a QB coming in first weekend on away. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Bucs here.
Arg.
Is that who you're going with too?
That's what I said.
Then the Saints versus the Seahawks. The Saints losing Drew Brees for probably around 6 weeks due to injury, so Teddy Bridgewater will get the start. I don't think it'll be enough against
It's his
the Seahawks.
thumb, right?
Yeah. Look at you knowing things.
That
so
was
I'm gonna
also
go
my
with the
partner
Seahawks.
at school. Seahawks.
Okay. Then moving on to the Texans versus the Chargers should be another great game. The Chargers lost to the Lions. What?
They shouldn't have.
No, they have injuries all abound. I think the Texans are going to win. Even though they just pulled off a close win, I think the Texans are going to take it.
How many are we different on? 1, 2, 3.
We'll be back after this message.
Only 3? Well, I said I like making it even. I'm going to go with the Chargers.
Alrighty, there we go. And moving on to the Steelers, who have lost Big Ben for the entire year. Yikes, and James Conner is a day-to-day injury versus the 49ers, who have slipped under the radar in that I haven't paid attention to them at all. But they won last week, so I think they'll win again.
Me too.
Alrighty. 49er, barely know her.
That was a bad joke.
You married it. Then moving on to the Rams versus the Browns. I guess when we scheduled this for Sunday Night Football, we thought the Browns would be better. They're not. The Rams.
They don't take into consideration how good teams are when they make the schedule.
They do for primetime games usually.
Really?
They only give good teams primetime spots, usually.
This is a primetime spot?
It's Sunday Night
You
Football.
said Sunday night?
Sunday Night Football on
I'm going to go with the Rams, too.
Gonna pick the Rams, gonna be bloody.
Wait, does what's her name still sing that song?
Yeah, but it's a different kind. It's not as good now.
Is it still her?
Yeah.
Oh.
Moving on finally to the Monday night game, the Chicago Bears, who just pulled off a last literal second victory via a kicker because of bullshit.
Let me
roughing
play with the
passer.
wire.
Please don't, because then it's going to make a sound that's not good. So yeah, Bears are going to beat the Redskins.
This is the last one. It's either I'm the same as you. 1, 2, 3. Wait. 4. Are the Redskins good?
Yep. They're
Are you
the
lying?
best.
You're a filthy liar.
They're 2-0.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Promise me that you're telling the truth and you're not trying to throw me off my game right now.
They're 0-2.
Bears.
You haven't listened to it. You literally just picked between animals before, and you're like, oh, don't throw me off my game. Don't kill my vibe, Tom.
I can smell who's going to win.
Well, I can smell something because you just went to the gym. So let me know what you think down in the comments below.
It's not that bad.
Who do you think is going to win this week? It's obviously going to be me. But again, it's going to get to the point where I beat you so bad that I'm pretty sure like the cops are going to get called.
Yeah, you know, if it happens like that, then we just don't have to do predictions anymore because I guess people don't want to see me losing every week.
So you're saying I should throw it to make it more interesting?
I mean, that's what the fans want.
They don't. But then again, they're just happy that you're a Packers fan. You guys find me at TomGrossiComedy.com or at TomGrossiComedy on the social media see down below. Check out podcasts on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play Music, Spotify, and of course on YouTube. Check out Patreon.com/TomGrossiComedy. A big shout out and thank you to all the Patreon members who are already there. Make sure you see for exclusive rewards on Jade nude pics.
What? Okay, no, first. And secondly, I still don't understand how you say that stuff so fast.
Because I say it at the end of every episode.
But what if a new person is tuning in and they can't understand anything that you're saying?
They could slow it down. Kind of like how slow you are. That's how you do your picks. Jade, where can people find you?
Grossi Comedy. You can find me right here.
Jade lives under this desk.
I don't live under this desk.
Yes, she does.
I do not. I live upstairs in my nice comfy bed
downstairs.
that I want to go into.
You live in bed?
I would.
What are you, Grandpa Joe from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
You go bring me chocolate? Are we going to go to a chocolate factory? I'm okay with that. I will take on that role.
We're vegan.
You can find a vegan chocolate factory.
That'd be great if that existed.
Create it. Got the next job for you.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm Tom Grossi.
I'm Jade Grossi.
And as always, go.
That's awful.
Pack.
Skull.
Go.